Still rough around the edges. I guess that some things never change.
Hi, welcome back to my vacation home. Today we have another weekly reading vlog. This time, this reading vlog is going to be focusing on new horror. How are you, by the way, Tiffany? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Good. I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, back to me. The first thing I read in this reading vlog is a book called Diavola. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but this is by a girl named Jennifer Thorne. And this book is about a woman whose name I do not remember. I want to say it was Anna, but I feel like that's not right. Let's just call her Anna. Who cares? This is about Anna. Anna is a regular, everyday, average kind of girl. Anna is going on vacation with her family. Now, Anna is probably in her 30s, maybe her late 20s, and she's going on vacation with her family. She's not really close with her family. She doesn't really get along with them that well, but she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go get it over with, blah blah blah. They go to Italy and they're staying in this gorgeous Airbnb rental thing. It's literally stunning. You know, her family consists of her mother and father, and then her younger sister, and then her twin brother Benny. All of them have their own issues with Anna, and Anna has her own issues with her family. They're all staying in this resort, this Airbnb thing. They notice, specifically Anna notices, that there are a bunch of weird things happening. There might be some kind of benevolent, or not benevolent, but rude ghost. This supernatural creature could really break the last ties that she has with her family. And that book is very much like a vacation kind of horror novel. And then I read Your Shadow Half Remains. This is a completely different vibe. Completely different. Also, it's only, I think, available on audio. I listened to it on Scribd/Everand. I do think it's also available on Audible. Anyway, in this, we are following a girl. I don't remember her name. Let's call her Natasha. Natasha is living in a post-apocalyptic world. The apocalypse is still kind of happening. We're following Natasha as she's literally in solitude. She's in isolation. And then we're also going back in time, or we're seeing flashbacks of how all of this happened. And basically, there was some kind of disease, some kind of thing, we don't know, where if people started looking into each other's eyes, randomly, people would start going insane and start becoming homicidal and literally kill people, literally kill themselves. It's horrible. So now, in the present, people avoid looking at each other in their little eyeballs, in their little ghost orbs. There is no looking. We cannot be looking at each other's eyes. Don't look at me. Natasha knows this. And then, in her isolation, she realizes that she has a neighbor, a kilometer or two away. This neighbor and her become close, become friendly. And then all of these things start happening. And she thinks, is this motherfucker fucking with me? And that's the book. The book is very much her relationship with this man versus her belief in him or somebody trying to sabotage her. Again, that was an apocalypse horror novel. And then the last book that I read, again, a completely different vibe. And that was His Black Tongue. This one is historical fiction about a priest and his protege. I'm not even sure what to call her. Ward, maybe? But it's this priest and this girl. The priest is an older gentleman. The girl, I'm assuming, is probably in her teenage years, maybe her early 20s. They are traveling and they come to this huge wall. It's this town, this city. They knock on the wall. They're hello. And somebody comes to the thing, in The Wizard of Oz, and the guy comes up and he's like, what do you want? I imagined it's kind of like that. So there's somebody who comes up and he's like, what do you fucking want? And the priest and the girl hey, can we come in? Keep in mind also, it's almost nighttime. The sun is about to set. The dude's no, we can't have that. And then the priest is I'm a priest. And he's come on in, your lord, my lord, whatever. The priest and the girl go into this town. This dude starts talking about how weird things are happening and how it's really lucky that they showed up when they did. Because if they had been outside of the city gates, outside of the city walls, after dark, who knows what would have happened to them. The priest and the girl are suspicious. They kind of confirm this is where we're meant to be. This is what we were looking for. From there, we sort of learn about what's going on in the town, that there might be a hell gate opening every single night outside of the town, and it's a whole thing. Those are the 3 books I read in this reading vlog. If you're interested to know my thoughts and opinions about them, please check it out. Please continue watching. Please continue being here. I would love that. Don't forget also to hit subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, where we have all kinds of fun stuff going on, like extra content, reading sprints, and special guests for our book club. Anyway, Jeremy, last week, as you probably know, we had Travis joining us for your shift because it seemed like you had botulism. Am I right in that, or you don't want to say? Okay. Anyway, so Travis was here, and we had a great time. He was so much fun, and me and Tiffany honestly both really hope that you guys are able to work things out, and that you broke up. You and Travis broke up. You and Travis called off your wedding. You and Travis are no longer affianced. So Travis is on the market. I'm just kidding. I know Travis is a gay man, but that is kind of my type. Anyway, so you and Travis are broken up. How are you doing? How do you feel? You must be in so much pain. Oh, how awful. How terrible. How absolutely awfully terrible. I hate that. I mean, who knows? Maybe you guys could start over and just start maybe dating or something, or I mean, you could also even just find somebody else, because you did call him maybe very harsh things. It wasn't even the fact that you called him a cum dumpster, but just the fact that you just said even more than that I can't publicly say online without getting canceled. So it's just maybe it's for the best, maybe you're not ready for this kind of commitment, for this kind of relationship. So maybe it's for the best. And listen, it's your first relationship with a man, so it was kind of quick anyway. I don't want to sit here and lecture you about what should have been and what you should have done or whatever, because that's kind of not my place, and I can do that off camera. But why don't you, Travis, Jeremy, please roll the clip for me, please. Please roll the clip. Please don't say that you can't roll the clip. Just do it in silence. I don't need to know if you can't do it. Just do it in silence, because that's always what happens. So just roll the clip. No, I said not to tell me if you couldn't roll the clip. So just roll the clip. Okay, you got it? Perfect. Let's roll the clip for Tiffany.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way I yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way, then I change my mind. Baby, we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way, then I change my mind.
Hi, Tiffany. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this reading vlog where we're going to be reading new release horror. I wanted to come on here and just update you about what's going on with me. I'm going to be filming today. I'm going to be filming my wrap up, which by this point I think you should have seen by now. What do you think of the eye makeup? I'm not used to wearing brown eyeshadow, or not brown eyeshadow. I'm not used to wearing brown eyeliner, so this is a bit new for me. What do you think? I wanted to tell you that I did start reading Diavola, which is like the new horror novel by, I think Jennifer Thorne is her name. I'm about halfway through, maybe even like over halfway through, I think at this point. I don't know how I feel about it. Because on one hand, I really enjoy it because I really love just like the family drama of it all. But on the other hand, it's not very scary. I don't love that part of it. Again, I love the family drama. I love like that everybody is just the worst. So we're following this girl, Anna, and her family are, this mirror's broken. Her family is not great. They're all kind of douchey. They all kind of have like superiority complexes. She does get along with her twin brother kind of, but like only sometimes. Her sister and her have this very strange relationship where it seems like her sister is just angry that she's living the life that she's living. And Anna will have these moments of like feeling really close to her sister and like wanting to hold her, wanting to like show affection. That doesn't happen often because her sister is very guarded, very passive aggressive, and only really seems to show that she even gives a flying fuck about her sister, Anna, when she's drunk. That's it. And her parents are willfully ignorant. They care about her, but only because they want to see a certain version of her. They're not interested in who she actually is. They're interested in her potential. And it seems like they really baby everyone else except for her. I love the drama. I live for the drama. I love messy, shitty family dynamics. I love it, dude. What I wish this book had more of, though, was like more horror factor. Like, I want to be fucking scared. And we're only getting these like little pieces of the ghost story. Like, I wish that the ghost story was more present. It feels a little bit like we're getting like hints of it, but not the full thing. Also, I think what's interesting as well is that we're getting all of these things, these comments, these appraisals from the other characters about our main character, Anna. They're all like, oh, Anna's a fuck up, Anna's messy, blah, 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 like, blah, blah, blah. Like, everyone's talking shit about Anna to Anna's face. But from our perspective, from the reader's perspective, she doesn't really seem that way. She seems like a very competent, intelligent woman. Reading it, I was like, is this like an unreliable narrator? Is Anna unreliable? Because like, she's saying one thing, you know, she's doing certain things, and you know, that speaks on her character, but then all of the other characters are like, Anna's a mess, whatever. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, what do you mean Anna's a mess? Anna seems like she's fine. I really fucking, the two characters that I am the most like just infuriated with are Nicole and Christopher. I'm sorry, literally, if anyone, especially if my partner talked to my family, even though I don't even like my family that fucking much, if my partner talked to my fucking family the way that Christopher talks to fucking Anna, the way that we would be divorced, separated, the way that I would fucking murder you in your sleep. Bro, when Christopher was literally coming for Anna, I was like, this man, this Benny bitch, is gonna just fucking sit there while his boyfriend reads his sister to filth in front of her fucking face. I was flabbergasted. There's no fucking way. Like, I'm not even that close with my fucking family, but if you talk shit about my sister in fucking front of me, and she's standing right there, bro, I'm about to body slam you. That's like the moral of the story. I'm about to fucking destroy your entire goddamn fucking life. You're gonna be in a fucking wheelchair for the rest of your goddamn life. That's how this is gonna end. I'm gonna disembowel you. How fucking dare you? I'm gonna cut off your fucking lips and tape them to your own asshole. Like, that's how this ends, motherfucker. There's no fucking way. And then, okay, Nikki. And like, I get it, you know, sisters, it's hard, you know? I have a sister, that shit's hard. But Nicole is just angry that she has fucking kids. Like, sir, can you please not? Please? Thank you so much. The way that Nicole is literally furious that she has children and a husband and has to like live that life. The moment Anna shows up, Nicole is there being like, oh, wow, what's it like not having kids, not having responsibility, you stupid bitch. Like, she literally is like, just like so rude immediately, so critical. I can't imagine being married to someone like that, man or woman. I can't imagine it. No. We treat people with fucking respect. We treat people with fucking dignity in this fucking house. There's no fucking way. Those poor fucking kids, Jesus. I don't know if I should mention this because I feel like it's kind of a spoiler, but Anna. So Anna and Nicole's husband, Justin, is that his name, Justin? Had this thing, but it's like not even a thing. So basically back in the day, Anna and Justin were talking, and Nicole, Justin's wife, Anna's sister, got mad at Anna for attempting to steal her husband, which I think is kind of actually contextualized in the text, in the book. I think we understand eventually why she feels this way, because of prom, as it were, which apparently also isn't even true. Anna always has this in the back of her mind that Nicole is afraid that she's gonna steal her husband, Justin. And then in the book, oh, hi, Buck. And then in the novel, Anna is hanging around and her and Justin have these moments. Because Justin is very much like the type of dad who's like, just chill. Like, the kids are like, can I play on the iPad? And he's like, whatever, go ahead. And then Nicole pipes up and is like, no, you had your fucking limit or whatever. He's very much like a backseat parent. Do you know what I mean? Like, Nicole is the one who is parenting their children. Justin's just there for the ride, I guess, whatever. There are points in the book, which I feel like might have been the influence of like the ghosts or something else, I don't know, where Anna talks to Justin and then is like, I imagine what it'd be like to have sex with him and what it'd be like to feel him on top of me, grinding into me or whatever. I don't know. And we haven't gotten, like, nothing has happened. You know, it's just been like the sort of inner monologue of her being like, wonder what that's like. But I feel like it's gonna happen and I don't want it to. I truly and honestly do not want it to. Because if she does fuck Justin, that's literally proof that everything that they're saying in the book about her being a mess, her being like kind of like a fucking train wreck, is true. So yeah, I for the life of me cannot find my mascara. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. That's what's going on with me with this book. So far, I would say it's like a 3-star read. 3.5 stars maybe. I want it to be scarier. I want there to be more of a sense of fear. You know, I feel like this is more the kind of book where like, you're like, oh, the ghosts represent this and how the family react to the ghosts actually like symbolizes this and this. And that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm into, you know? I'm gonna be filming my wrap up for the last 3 months because I have not been doing it. And I know that a few people have said that they really miss the wrap up. So I'm gonna try to bring them back. I think I have like 22 books that I've read so far this year, which isn't isn't ideal, which isn't great in my head, but I'm starting to read more, so I'm trying not to judge myself. I am reading more nowadays. It's kind of like a chromatic look. Is that what it's called? I think I want to read 150 books in 2024. I think that's my goal. Because usually I'll read like 100 to like 115-ish, but I really want to up that number. And honestly, last year in terms of reading wasn't great for me. Like, it was fine, but it wasn't a great reading year, and I'm really hoping that 2024 can be that change now that I'm not super depresso. Honestly, actually, speaking of depresso, I was watching TikTok yesterday, and there was this like song that came up on my FYP. It was like an original song that a guy like was singing or whatever, and it was like very deep, very melancholic, very sad. And I like reflected in the moment, like, if this was 6 months ago, the way that I would feel it deep in my bones, that melancholy, the way that I would see myself in that music, and the way though that I was sitting there and being like, I can't relate to this man. Tiffany, did you hear what I fucking said? Did you hear what the fuck I just fucking said, Tiffany? I said this man was singing about fucking sad shit, about wanting to literally, and I in my head was like I feel for you, my brother, but I don't relate to your struggles right now. And that, bruv, was literally insane for me. Lately as well, the past few days, I've just been walking around being like, is this how the girlies always feel? Is this what it's like to literally just like not be dredged down by mental illness? It's literally infuriating, because the way that I've lived my life in melancholy, the way that I have lived my life in depressive states, and I'm now just through a chemical little fucking concoction in my little brain seeing the fact that there is in fact a light at the end of this motherfucking tunnel. Are you fucking with me? Bro. And listen, if you're depressed, you should check out medication, 100%. In my opinion, I'm not a fucking doctor. Don't take my advice for sure. But like, I'm saying, like, for me, it's fucking working, and it's literally fucking crazy, bruv. It's crazy. I feel fine. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't feel great, but I feel fucking fine. And I never feel fucking fine, Tiffany. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you do, you do. I feel okay. Like, you know when people ask you like, how are you doing? And inside you're like, I'm literally drowning. But instead you say, I'm okay. I'm literally just okay. Do you know what I mean, Tiffany? Like, I still, like, oh my God, I can't even. My good brother in Christ, the absolute metamorphosis of my brain, of my viewpoint, of my mood, of even my tone. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the tone of my life. It's insane. And I'm both like very, very angry with myself for taking so fucking long to try out medication. But at the same time, I'm glad I took so long, because the absolute stark difference between who I was 6 months ago versus now, it's like night and day. Like, nobody knows truly how bad it was. Only I do, and like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But so, and I'm fine with knowing the absolute stark differences between then and now. I'm never getting off of these pills. I'm an SSRI stan. I'm part of the fan club. I'm a groupie. Like, yes, 100%. 10 out of 10. Like, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about my mental health. I'm gonna go, because I have to finish my makeup and stuff and put in my hair extensions. I'm gonna keep listening to Diavola, and I will update you when I finish the book and tell you what I think of it, okay? Sound good? Bye.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights. Sort out the lies, oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more, no, no. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Now, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Now, no words, no more, no. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more, no, no. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more. We're done now, no words, no more, no, no. Yeah. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing.
Hello, and welcome to this week's segment of What Did Jordaline Buy from the Grocery Store? It's Wednesday, by the way. Your favorite lifestyle YouTuber went to the grocery store, and I bought significantly more than I did last week. And it's significantly more. It was significantly more expensive. Did I overspend? I think I did. Am I excited to eat all this food? You bet your fucking bottom dollar, motherfucker. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with the vegetables because there's a lot of them, and also fruit. I got some swabs. I did also pick up one giant ketchup, one giant carrot. I did pick up a bag of avocados because I'm gonna be making tater tot nachos. I'm so excited. My dude. I also did pick up basil. The grocery store I went to, which was Freshco, They had these things where it was like vegetables like on the brink of death, and they're like $2 for 5 Roma tomatoes. I also picked up some broccoli. This isn't technically like a fresh vegetable, but I did pick up tomato paste. I also picked up some mushrooms for a stew that I'm planning on making. Brussels sprouts were on sale, so I picked up some Brussels sprouts so I can roast these as well. And I'm very, very excited because I love Brussels sprouts. These might be the fanciest thing I bought. These cherry tomatoes. Look at these, Tiffany, they're multicolored. It's the color of the rainbow. Literally $9. But I was like, it's a bunch of tomatoes. They're sort of different colors, so it's like gonna be pretty on the plate. I bought them. And also, they look big, fat, and fucking juicy. Do they not? I'm gonna say right now, I think I made the right call. Raspberries were also on sale, so I picked up 2 things of raspberries. Fun fact about Jordaline, raspberries are my favorite fruit. I very rarely eat them though because they're so expensive. But when I was a child, my grandparents had like a huge raspberry garden, like huge. So every like spring, summer, we would just be picking raspberries. We'd be eating the fuck out of raspberries. And that really informed me. And so as an adult, I fucking love raspberries, but they're so expensive. I should honestly just grow raspberries, but I don't even know how to do that. Okay, when I was a kid, and tell me if your grandparents did this too. When I was a kid, we'd have raspberries and my grandmother would put them in a bowl with like a little bit of heavy cream and sprinkle it with sugar. Bro, I still yearn for that kind of feeling. I also got 2 lemons. They were like, hey, buy these potatoes because they're like literally on the brink of death. And I was like, you bet your bottom dollar. I picked up these potatoes for $1.99. And then the last 2 items that I got were mini cucumbers, little tiny cukes, and then also some greenery. Either way, it was 50% off. Usually it's $5, 50% off, so it's $2.50. I did buy a bag of French onion sun chips. For some reason, sun chips right now are like my hyperfixation. Like I fucking love sun chips right now. I did pick up oat milk. I want to make my own oat milk because it seems so easy to do. But now that my food processor is like broken and I need to buy a new one, I don't know. I also need to buy like one of those bags, the nut milk bags, which I fucking hate because it sounds gross and perverted. But anyway, look at this giant loaf of, I had to buy it because it's so comically, stupidly huge. Look at it. It's literally like twice as big as my face. Why is this bread so huge? The slices are giant. You wouldn't be able to even toast this whole thing in a toaster, even if you flipped it and reversed it. Like, very important, I picked up tater tots, or tasty taters as these are called. Because like I mentioned, I'm gonna be making tater tot nachos and I'm so excited. Just thinking about it makes me so hungry. I also picked up these containers. They were like $3 for 2. The saddest thing happened, I ran out of olive oil. The bottle of oil that I had, that was olive based, ran out. I've had it for like a year and it like, so I had to buy a new bottle of olive oil, which I always hate because they're always so expensive. Even though they last a long time, they're so expensive and I hate it. But I bought another bottle of olive oil. This one is Gallo extra virgin olive oil. It was the best deal. Hopefully it lasts me another year. I picked up margarine. Now the third bag. Let's call this one the protein bag. I got some Beyond Sausage plant-based links. These are vegetarian sausages. Bro, these are my favorite ones. I've tried, I think, 3 different brands. These ones are my favorite. I got the hot Italian. Last time I got the mild Italian and they were not spicy even a little bit. So I got the hot Italian. They're so good. Not only that, they're also high in protein, which you know, I am that girl. One saucy link is 19 grams of protein, my guy. I also picked up a lot of tofu. 2 things of soft tofu. They were like $1.50. It was crazy. And then I also got extra firm tofu, you know, just in case. I also got medium firm tofu. These like 4 things of tofu were probably less expensive than just these 4 sausages, but whatever. I also picked up Beyond Beef. It's a plant-based ground beef substitute. I'm gonna put these on top of my nachos to really make it, you know what I mean? Also, these ones are also packed full of protein. These ones have 18 grams of protein per 100 grams. And this is 340 grams. So what does that tell you? It's It's got a shit ton of protein in it. Not protein sources, but Kraft Dinner. I'm planning also to make some whipped feta. Not plant-based, unfortunately. I bought feta, cream cheese, which by the way, also the cream cheese was 99 cents. It was on sale for 99 fucking cents. I also got sour cream for the nachos, but maybe also for the whipped feta. I'm not sure. We'll see. And then I also picked up a bottle of Dijon mustard. This one is whole grain. Don't know what that means. Dried rosemary leaves. I got table salt because I was running out. Last item in this haul, I got brown sugar. Oh, also, actually no. This is the last item. I also got semi-sweet chocolate chips because my friend is a vegan, and I keep making chocolate chip cookies and I keep wanting to like give her some, but the chips I have are not vegan, so I can't. So I bought vegan chips and now I can't. That's my haul. In other news, I finished Diavola. I'm very conflicted on how I feel, Tiffs. I don't know how I feel. Excuse the background, it's messy, ignore it. I don't know how I feel. Like, on one hand, I really enjoyed the book. I really enjoyed the messy family dynamic thing. Also, I forgot to tell you, I was in the grocery store. I'm not even joking. I saw a man vaping. Like, I was passing the frozen food section. I looked down. There were 3 men. Okay, 3. They were all separate. They were not together, but there were 3 men. Each of them was in a different part of the section, of the frozen food section. One of them, they all looked like they were like mid-20s, maybe like early 30s. I got my cart. Okay, I have my cart. I'm looking. Saw smoke, steam coming out of the middleman's mouth. And I was like, what? And then I looked and he had like his hand like covering up a little thing. And I literally was, yeah, I'm gonna come back around. And I just kept going because I was like, what the fuck? This guy is living my dream, honestly. Like, I want to be the kind of person who can like go to a grocery store, stand amongst strangers and just hit the fucking vape. I want to be looking at frozen pizza, my guy. And I want to be trying to decide which kind of flavor I want to get for cheese, pepperoni, whatever. And I want to hit the vape in my contemplation in the middle of that fucking grocery store. And I'm sure that the people who were in the aisle with him, who got a fucking whiff of his like fruit fucking loop smelling vape or whatever, were like, none of my business. Right, so Diavola. I thought it was okay. Can I say that? I know, because that's the thing too. As I was like finishing up the audiobook, I was looking at Goodreads and everyone was like, this was so creepy and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and like, I agree that the book is like well written. I agree that like the characters are interesting. I agree on all of those things. But the creepy thing, I don't know if I agree. I wanted more, honestly, out of the creepiness. I wanted it to be scarier. I did like the ending. I think overall I would give it 4 stars, which like which is crazy. Okay, the fact that I'm like defending myself, being like, I don't know, like, and giving it 4 stars still crazy, but I would say 3.5 to 4 stars. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. I also wanted more like clarification about things. I don't know if like the main character was like an unreliable narrator or what, but like every time her family would be like, oh, you're like this fuck up or whatever, I'd be like, where? And I understand that her brother and her sister are jealous of her successes and of her very like, I guess, carefree attitude, but it's the way that the parents also, I don't know. I'm so fucking hungry. I think I'm gonna puke. So I'm gonna go and make some food. Also put away my groceries and stuff because a few things need to go into the fridge. Okay, bye, Tiffany. I'm gonna start also, just so you know, I think Cranberry Cove by Haley Piper. So I'll let you know what I think. Bye.
Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month. Wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on the stars to share. Can't forgive myself for losing you. For losing you. For losing you. I guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? I don't even know what it feels like when your eyes are staring at me. I miss them. I'm about to lose it. All of my friends telling me to leave for the night. It's for the best. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? About you, baby.
So I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, Jordaline, you look crazy. And like, yeah, you would be right, Tiffany. I do, in fact, look a little bit crazy. I'm looking at myself. It's a crazy sight. But also at the same time, Tiffany, I can't help but think that I'm kind of slaying it. I look really good. You know? Am I bad at fake crying? I think I am. I was doing my makeup because I was gonna film like a video. And then my eyes started watering really, really badly to the point where like my makeup was like looking like absolute dog shit. I was like, you know what? Rather than like trying to fight against this, I'm gonna like lean into it. And so I was really going for prom queen, didn't win, influencer who everybody loved like a week ago. But now after like some kind of controversy, everyone hates her, and so she gets on camera and she's like crying and blah, 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 blah. Maybe like a final girl situation. I'm living in my fantasy. I just wanted to let you know that I did, in fact, read a book, and then I'm also reading another book. One of them is a new release. The other one I think was released in 2023, but I did read, or listen to rather, Your Shadow Half Remains. It's hard to explain, really. The book, in hindsight, feels a bit absurd. It feels nihilistic. It feels abstract. When I first started reading it, when I first started listening to it, I was like, I don't know if I like this. I was getting used to the main character's voice. But as the book went on, and as we learned more about the world, as we learned more about these weird things, as we're sort of taken down roads of like who to be suspicious of, I really got into it. It's also a very short book. I think it's like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours on audio. The ending of the book got me. I really loved the ending because I didn't expect it. Can I also say as well, the book really makes you think. Listening to it, you're pulled in all of these different directions of like what you think is going on. The characters are giving you like their theories, and the actual conclusion is wild. At the same time, kind of open-ended, I feel as though the ending was kind of like, this is what we think was going on, but maybe we're wrong. Which as a reader, you're like, okay, wait, so if you could be wrong, I could be right. The main character, I don't know how I feel about her. I don't think I liked her at all during the entire novel, although I don't know if I'm meant to. I did really like Ellis? Was that his name? Ellis? Can I just say, in this book, there were so many moments that were just deeply, deeply uncomfortable. And I don't mean like in a horror kind of way. I mean like in like a humanistic, that's not a word, realistic, relatable, human sense of like people reaching out for intimacy, and there being like awkwardness, there being like rejection, there being like a hesitancy, like that kind of thing. Bro, I look insane. Listen, in many, many, many ways, is it deeply uncomfortable, but especially in that way where like a character would initiate physical intimacy and like another character would like freeze. Those moments, I was like, oh, don't take me back to those places. And then of course, it's deeply uncomfortable because it's horrifying. In this world, if you look in someone's eyes, you go cuckoo, banana pants, and like homicidal. I was gonna say homicidal. Is homicidal just like, you're like gay, but also just like slaying? Is that what that means? Oh my God, I should write a book called Homicidal. It would be the gayest book ever written, but also like a slasher, I think. Nobody take my idea. This is on camera. This is mine. Trademark. Homicidal, trademark Jordaline. If anybody steals it, I'll come for your fucking wig, okay? Don't fuck around. You see what I'm capable of. I really loved it. I didn't think I was going to. And then I did. I really enjoyed it. The book was fun, creepy, awkward, uncomfortable, but also kind of beautiful at the end. I would honestly recommend you pick it up. You get the audiobook because it was really fast and really good. I really liked it. And then the book I'm currently reading is His Black Tongue. I'm also reading it digitally / listening to the audiobook. While I was doing my makeup today, I was listening to the audiobook. I really, really enjoy this book. I was reading it digitally, I think yesterday. There's an audiobook for it as well, but the audiobook, not a fan. I really enjoy the voice actors. I really enjoy the people that they got to narrate the book, because I think there's 2 or 3 people. The audiobook has music, sort of like an interactive thing. It's like a thing of like, oh, she stepped on leaves, and then you'll hear the leaves crunching. It's like music as if it's like Lord of the Rings or something. The sound mixing is really fucking weird and like off. There will be like these huge swells of music. The actual like narrators, the actual people who are reading the book, you can't hear them because the music is just like swelling and like going up in volume. And so it's really hard to understand. Like literally even on 1.5 times speed, I could not understand what the fuck was happening or what they were saying. I had to slow it down. Audiobook was not well done. And only because the music, the sound mixing is shite. I'm sorry. The actual narrators, stunning. The girl narrator sounds exactly like Emma Watson. I really enjoy the actual narrators. It's just the music. It's too loud. I also don't understand why they included so much, because it's literally every single chapter. Every single chapter, they have this huge, like, operatic, huge, loud music. I hate it. But the actual book itself, my dude, is so good. It's so fucking good, bro. Imagine a biblical magical girl story. Which is crazy. It sounds crazy. It honestly reminds me of like if a magical girl fought like actual demons and like rallied for Jesus. That's what it reminds me of. And I really, really love it. Not only that, the writing style, stunning. The horror, it's horrific, okay? Also, there's like many twists and turns. I was not expecting there to be little loop-de-loops, but there were loop-de-loops. We have about, I think, an hour or so left of the audiobook. I think I'm gonna read the rest of it digitally. I think I'm just gonna read it, you know, physically, because I don't think I can listen to the audiobook anymore because the music. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for sticking around for this and not judging me for this makeup. Listen, I think it kind of slays. I'm gonna be honest. Like, would I leave the house like this? Maybe. Also, my hair, bro. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's like a supermodel. Oh my god. I'm gonna go. Bye.